You will begin standing tall, working on balance. You're going to rotate down into a lunge, sitting into those hips as much as you like to get that motion. You're going to rotate that back foot forward, reach on the inside of the front knee to rotate through our spine and through our hips. Take some deep breaths in each position. You're going to frame that front leg. You can rock back and forth, working on some ankle mobility as well as hip mobility in this position. I'm going to move my arms onto the inside of that front leg. I can windshield wiper my front knee in and out, getting more into the hips. You're going to reach towards the sky, again rotating through that upper back, and then same thing with the other hand. Remember to take some deep breaths throughout. I'm going to step back and get my knees wide, and then lower down into a child's pose, focusing on deep diaphragmatic breath to relax my pelvic floor and deep hip muscles. Continue to take those breaths, inhale and exhale. You are going to then come up and step through. Again, I can sit deeper into those hips, windshield wiper that front knee, in and out. I'm going to rotate to each side through my spine. I'm going to lift again up, moving that back leg up, back into the warrior position. I can rotate then forward when I'm ready to return to that upright position. This is a great balance challenge, as you can see, into that airplane, cactus the arms up and then back down. Flow number 2 is a classic vinyasa flow. You're just going to shift back and forth, get into your ankles, shift back into downward dog, walk those dogs, moving through the ankle joints in your calves. Continue to focus on breathing. Then I'm going to lower down, elbows by my side. Here I'm going to engage my core and then cobra up. I can repeat this a few times. I want you to focus on engaging the core. So inhale, exhale on the lift. Inhale, and then exhale, lift, back into downward dog. The other flow will start on your back. Here I'm doing open book. Elbows bent allows you to focus a little bit more into the chest. My hips are staying stacked. As I rotate, you can time this again with breath. I can move into the middle and open up my arms, side to side, open up my chest, and rotate through my lower back. Knees to chest, move into happy baby. Focus on some deep breaths. You can play with either holding on your knees or holding on to your feet. Nice big diaphragmatic breaths in all these positions to focus on relaxing the pelvic floor. Then I'd rotate to the other side and repeat the same thing. Last is a classic pretzel stretch. I want this to feel also like a flow. I'm flossing my legs back and forth and then leaning into that hip, rotating through from my shin to the outside of my knee in this position to better get into my hips. The top leg is also getting mobility as that's working on internal rotation, as the leg on the bottom is working on external rotation. So that continued movement throughout is very good to get several different angles from this direction. You can also rotate further and lean back and get into that hip flexor on the back leg as well as the quad. Feel free to get creative in this position and continue to move, and it turns to be more dynamic.